This time, I did not come alone. Die, Doctor! Die! After them, you fools! Get them!
These corridors all look the same.
We should be safe in here.
So, given that exterminating you would be the most sensible thing to do, why do they always change their minds at the last moment?
I'll explain later.
Behold! Once again, I have been augmented by superior Dalek technology, rejuvenating my physical form and granting me even more power over the cosmos.
And I notice breasts.
They're not breasts, okay? They're Dalek bumps. They can detect ion-charged emissions and operate as etheric beam locators at a distance of up to 20,000 light years. They're also extremely firm.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, nothing.
Why are the Daleks helping you? What are you giving them in return?
I have granted them secrets of the Zectronic energy beam.
Oh, no. You fool. With a Zectronic energy beam, the Daleks will be able to conquer the entire universe within minutes.
With just a beam? How?
I'll explain later.
Prepare to operate the Zectronic beam in 5 Dalek minutes!
I obey.
You may conquer the universe, but you'll have to share it with the beard and the bosoms over there.
The Master will be exterminated when he has served his purpose.
If the Master knew that the Daleks intend to kill him, he might help us.
But how are you going to tell him without the Daleks hearing? They'll exterminate you on the spot if you say anything. I think we've really had it this time.
Don't cancel our wedding yet, my darling. There's just one thing you've forgotten.
What?
Daleks don't have noses.
Scraping the barrel a bit there, aren't you?
Think, my dear. Back on Tursurus, the Master and I both bribed the castle architect. Not only do I speak perfect Tursuran, but so does he.
You mean?
Yes. I can communicate with the Master by carefully controlled breaking of wind.
Could I be tied to a different chair?
Silence!
Why'd you have chairs on a Dalek spaceship anyway?
We will explain later.
Danger.
You are facing certain doom. Certain doom?
Try not to clench.
The Daleks are planning to exterminate you as soon as you twiddly hippy jeep weep.
Sorry, that was me.
Cease this communication! You have betrayed the Daleks! Exterminate! Exterminate!
You fools! This Zectronic beam controller will now not only explode, it will implode! We're doomed!
Repair the Zectronic beam!
It is beyond my ability. Only the Doctor can do it.
Help him! He's dying! Yes, my darling.
He says I love you.
Oh, Doctor. You've killed him!
I think not, my child. This is only his 9th body. He has many, many more. Behold, the miracle of the Time Lord.
Oh, sorry about that. I thought I'd just slip into something more comfortable. Result, cute, sexy, and lick the mirror handsome. I remember you, don't I?
And you still fear me, Doctor?
You're the camp one.
I'm not camp.
Oh, yeah. Nice tits.
Bumps.
Remember you lot, of course. And, you're my fiancé?
You remember me then?
How could I possibly forget the only time-traveling companion I've ever had?
You've had lots of companions.
The only time-traveling companion I've had.
Oh, right.
It's still me in here, Emma. These old hearts are still yours. Can you still love me in my new body?
Actually, I don't think I'll have too much of a problem with that. Back to the TARDIS.
Electronic beam controller is going to explode! Help us, Doctor, and your life will be spared!
What better way to end my career than saving you metal gits? Pop into the TARDIS, get a bottle of good champagne. When you come out, we'll start celebrating the beginning of our new life together.
Great.
I think in my new body I'm going to be particularly good at rewiring.
Oh, bugger.
Doctor?
Ah! You're my fiancé, aren't you? Oh, dear. Seem to be a bit shy of girls now. One of the problems of changing personas. So unpredictable.
Doctor, look at me.
In a minute. Oh, dear, another girl.
I'm not a girl, Doctor. I've told you before. These are Dalek bumps. They can locate etheric beam emissions and everything.
So, you don't want to try again, do you?
Yes, probably not a bad idea, actually. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Actually, I think the problem's probably located in this area.
Oh dear, now look at that. I've gone and used up 3 whole bodies in just under a minute, and all because I forgot to unplug first. That really was terribly silly of me. Sorry about that, my dear. It's been unfortunate.
Oh, Doctor.
Oh, assistant.
Doctor!
Residual energy. I'm a stupid ass should have realized.
The Doctor has saved the Daleks! His life will be spared!
No. His life is already lost. That was a discharge of pure Zactronic energy. Even a Time Lord cannot survive its terrible power.
But he can just change again, can't you, Doctor?
Afraid not, my dear. Zactronic energy. Too powerful. It has destroyed my ability to regenerate. I'm afraid this is the end. Look after the universe for me. I've put a lot of work into it.
But how can we look after it without you?
I'll explain.
Doctor, listen to me. You can't die. You're too nice. Too brave, too kind, and far, far too silly. You're like Father Christmas, the Wizard of Oz, Scooby-Doo. And I love you very much. And we all need you, and you simply cannot die.
He was the best and bravest of all my foes. From this day forward, I will renounce evil and follow the path of goodness to honor my fallen foe.
The Doctor saved the Daleks! The Daleks, too, will honor their mortal enemy!
He was never cruel and never cowardly, and it'll never be safe to be scared again.
It's impossible. Beyond all known laws of the universe.
Maybe even the universe can't bear to be without the Doctor.
Emma, look. I've got etheric beam locators.
No, Doctor. I'm afraid those are actual breasts.
Are you sure? I think I can see the on switch.
No, Doctor, we have to face facts. You've come back to life, and this time, you're a woman.
Really? I've always wanted to get my hands on one of these.
Unfortunately, I haven't.
Your mother's going to get a bit of a surprise at the wedding, isn't she? Do you think we'll both wear white?
I'm afraid, Doctor, and I'm not sure this sentence has ever been used so completely accurately before, but you're just not the man I fell in love with.
Well, never mind. We can still rattle around the universe, fighting monsters and saving planets. What could be more fun? My best friend by my side, my trusty old TARDIS, and of course, my sonic screwdriver. Oh, look, it's got 3 settings.
Doctor, stop that!
Doctor, I have to say, you are rather gorgeous.
I'm not bad, am I? And come to think of it, you're a great deal more attractive than I remember.
Why, thank you.
Tell me, why do they call you the Master?
I'll explain later.